Okay, today is January the 25th. Currently in Los Angeles, we have a barometric pressure of 30.04 inches. We've got relative humidity of 37%, temperature is 62 degrees, and the dew point is 36 degrees Fahrenheit. We're watching the water vapor loop here for the Northeast Pacific, and we see a large storm system approaching the west coast once again. We've got a gale here and a developing storm right here. And also we've got a HAARP transmitter right there opening up a hole right over the west coast of California. And that will serve to block this front. Let's take a look at this in the, this is the infrared loop. And we can see that in this view, we can't really see what's happening, the hanky-panky going on, but they are installing high pressure, and we can see there's a ring right here, an outflow. There's evidence of outflow right down here. So they are clearing a path right here, very high pressure being installed, and that will block all this rain that would normally go into California. We've got some good moisture fields right here, and all that's going to be blocked. Let's go back and look at the water vapor map again. And this just started here about 3 hours ago. So they are going to prevent the rain. This is weather manipulation for all the new subscribers. We're watching a HAARP transmitter right here in action, heating the air and creating high pressure on demand. And that will serve to block this storm front as it advances into the west coast. Okay, let's go take a look at the, this is the surface analysis map. And we see the gale identified up here. This is 952 millibar system, the cold front. And we have a developing storm right here, 990 millibar. And that's the system that's moving right towards the west coast, California and Oregon. And of course, here's all the high pressure that's being installed, 1,026 millibar, 1,027, 1,025 right down here is this very strong and broad-based high pressure, and that's going to just block all of this weather. And I think that we're going to see some chemtrailing aerosols in the skies in the next day, or actually today, as a matter of fact, just looking at these maps. Just depending on how well the high pressure does, we can expect to see chemtrail activity out here. And as this stuff moves in, it eventually we will see the chemtrails. So that's the forecast. And let's take a look at some of these other maps. We've got the western U.S. Water vapor loop. We can see that high pressure right here being installed. It's all up and down the entire west coast. It's just most viewable right here. We can see that dark area right there. That is that's the clearing that this entire area is producing right over California. This high pressure zone that they've installed. Okay, let's look at the, this is the rainbow loop. And we can see the moisture fields, these little patches of moisture evaporating away. They just disappear as that high pressure is installed. And we can also see a sort of an outflow ring, evidence of descending air in this area. The descending air is high pressure. And we can see that evidence right down here. This ring is moving to the south. It just demonstrates the high pressure being set into place. Okay, let's look at the jet stream. Jet stream map, 300 millibar. This is 30,000 feet. And we can see a huge interruption as this flow moves from the west to the east. It's splitting off because of all the high pressure parked off of California. Has nowhere to go, so it finds a new path to the north. We have a little area here moving down into Mexico. Okay, and here's the eastern U.S. You can see some activity here. See a HAARP transmitter following a developing system right here. And this could be a slight rerun of what we just saw here a couple of days ago. So that's pretty much the summary. I just wanted to say that these systems right here, these large low pressure spinning systems, when they have high pressure forced down into the core, we get a lot of violent activity. And if there's planes flying transcontinental flights, at 35,000 feet, 40,000 feet, they could be affected by what's happening right around the edge of these storms. Even if they're flying well above them, uh, they would tend to evade this kind of weather. But still, when you've got a HAARP transmitter dealing with a low pressure system, these pilots have to be very careful. Otherwise, you could end up getting into some severe air turbulence. Okay, that's the report for today. If anything else develops, we'll do an update. Okay, that's it.